on the third season finale of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Nice. Oh, very nice. Any more?
Staying alive.
After defusing the other clockwork bombs,
You basically had just disarmed the second bomb, the clockwork elephant. You started trying to figure out where the last one was. You went up to the bridge or the captain's wheel undercover as Ibrium and found no way to get to the upper part of the deck, which is the last part you really hadn't been to. You had a really smart idea to turn Psycheer invisible, climb on the side of the ship. And this actually works because whereas everything else in the ship below you has been like brass and metal, this top deck is mostly wood. So Psycheer is able to climb easily and get a peek in and see that Ibrium was preparing some sort of ritual. And Loveless is nervously talking to her lackeys and giving orders, and you found the last clockwork bomb in here.
Micah's angels have found the final bomb.
A large bar fills the center of this room, surrounded by cushioned red stools and several small tables. Sleeping cots, clearly set up for temporary use, are scattered throughout the cabin.
As well as Angelique, Loveless, and Ibrium.
And then I suppose we will
Roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
It's time for the final showdown.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Now.
Hello, Audience Blob. It's Derek here, jumping in before the season finale of our Outlaws of Alkenstar season. I gotta say, it feels really surreal sitting here recording this intro right now. We started season 3 years ago, back in 2022. And back then, we had only just hit our first year as a podcast, and now we're wrapping up our 4th. When we picked Pathfinder 2E and the Outlaws of Alkenstar adventure path for our 3rd season, I really didn't think we'd actually play through the whole thing. Before season 3, we had really focused on trying new games and keeping the seasons relatively short. And I thought we'd try out 2E and play through maybe like a book of Outlaws of Alkenstar to see how we liked it. And fast forward 3 years, and here I am introducing the finale to book 3. We've really enjoyed playing and recording this adventure for you all, and I hope it's come through in the content as we've released it. I'm very proud of this season. We've played so much together as a group, and we have tons of great memories, but this is the first time we've actually captured the whole thing, like an entire campaign. I actually get kind of excited when I think about listening to us play this game in like 5 or 10 years from now. Not just getting to remember the memories, but hear them as it actually happened. I know it's really bittersweet to hear the finale after we've announced that the show is ending. And I wanted to thank all of you for listening and engaging with us. Whether you've just binged through season 3 or you've been with us for years, it means so much to us that you all enjoy the things that we make. And I wish things were different. I wish I could promise you bigger and better things to come. But if nothing else, I'm glad that I held up my promise to finish this season and to finish it strong. Now, this won't be the last time you hear from me. We still have a catching up planned, and I'd like to remind all of you to write in before Friday, July 25th, 2025. There's a link in the description you can use in case you have any story questions or really anything that you'd like to say. Now, if you're hearing this years later, by all means, leave a comment in the link to YouTube video, and we should still see it. Now, with that out of the way, please enjoy the Season 3 finale, Till Death Do Us Part. Well, here we are, at the very, very end of Outlaws of Alkenstar. You know, Alkenstar was a mythical place for me as a Pathfinder player, a place that I've been interested in for a very long time as a 1E player and someone who thinks firearms and fantasy is cool. And whenever they released the Outlaws of Alkenstar Adventure Path, or even just the art for it, I was like, oh shit, It's where I've always wanted to play. There was like a module in 1E, but there was no proper like adventure path stuff. And now we finally have gotten to play in it. And that's got me thinking, is there like, we've played a lot of Pathfinder. We love Galarian. We did the tour of the Undersea for a while before we got busy with it. And is there a corner place area in Galarian that you really want to play or GM in that you have not gotten the chance to in your pathfinding career yet?
Yes. I want to know what that island is like that the gold dragon runs.
Yes, and that's part of an adventure path.
Yeah, it's a 2E adventure path.
I won't. That, yes, agreed.
Want it so bad? It's a Age of Ashes is that adventure path.
Here, Age of Ashes.
Thank you.
Oh.
What about you, Jacob?
I mean, I want to run the Skull and Shackles adventure path. I want to play in the Skulls and the Shackles.
Both of them?
Yes, both of them. But I've always wanted that ever since I saw that was an adventure path. I was like, if Derek's not going to DM that, I want to play it regardless, so I'll DM that. But I think I would kill. No, I'd maim to play in Strange Lands.
That's very specific.
No,
Like
I'd maim.
destroy forever type of maim?
Just like break an arm really bad? Yeah. A leg.
I'd
really
punch
bad?
someone in the
Yeah.
face to play Strange Aeons.
Yeah. I can't remember where that takes place. It's more about the theme of the adventure, but I want that.
I know we've kind of talked about this on our adventure path bucket list, but like this is also like this is just parts of Galarian, I think. Like, is there parts of Galarian that you want to play in that maybe even there isn't an adventure path about at all?
No.
That's rough because there are things I want to know. The closest I would have to that would be Skull and Shackles, which takes place in the Shackles.
Yeah.
Because it's just pirate land, pirate ocean, pirate place.
Yeah. Pirates.
Buh.
I would love something set. I feel like there's probably Pathfinder Society stuff there already, but something set in the upper Gurundi nation of, I think it's Thuvia or something. The one where the Sun Orchid elixir comes from.
Oh.
It's like the nation of people who don't have a strong deity preference, the atheist nation, but not atheist because they know gods exist, they just don't care. But that's where the Sun Orchid elixir comes from, the like rejuvenation thing. I think that would be fun to explore because I don't think there's been a ton done there already. Obviously, I do love Urson, and I don't care if it's pronounced the other way. I can already hear everyone typing that it's Irison or whatever else, but it's Urson to me, and it will always be so. Urson. Reign of Winter, ironically, has about a book and maybe a half, more like a book and a quarter that's in Urson proper. And most of it is like, basically the end of book 1, you show up in Waldsby. And then the first half of book 2, you're walking to Whitethrone. And then you're in Whitethrone for half a book. And I would actually like to do like 3 books worth of adventure pathing in all of Urson because I read like the entire campaign setting book and it was super fucking cool. But they use like just the smallest sliver of it for Reign of Winter. That's kind of sad.
Yeah, it was a fun place while we were there.
Oh, yeah.
I'd also like, on that note, there was part of a book set in Eobaria, which is like out of Avestan. You remember that? That was book 3.
Yeah.
That one apparently is supposed to be the actual Russia analog, not Urson. But it was just kind of cool because it was more frontiery. It was more like Siberia, Russia than perhaps what people think of. But it was very frontiery. There was like those centaurs you got to talk to. There was like taiga giants that I don't think you directly interacted with. And there's a lot of cool stuff there that feel like you could have done things with, like a module would have been good for. What about you, Kat?
I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I want to be in the Syrian.
Yes.
I want the Pathfinder Egypt analog.
Fucking Mummy's Mask.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we all want to play in the Shackles. Yeah. But that's my other one is I want that Egypt lore, that Pathfinder Galarian Egypt. Give me that.
Hell yeah. I'm not super sold on the Asia analog content. It looks fine for people who want that kind of thing, but I have no idea how I would GM in it or play it because I just don't connect to it as much, and that's fine. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
I think if I got to play an Assyrian, I'd play a magical character just to eat up all that goodness.
Yes.
Tasty.
Oh, Absalom. There's another one. I know there is more content in Absalom proper now, but I would love to play more stuff in and around Absalom because it's another one of those places that was like Alkenstar for me where you hear about it and things happen there, but you don't ever go there in some of the things we've played.
You know what I want to do?
Yeah.
Play the fucking game.
Yeah, you guys are fucking nervous.
It's really nerve-wracking.
I mean, it's basically the final fight.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the final countdown.
Yeah.
Ba-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, okay. You'll go ahead and read your fucking intro for you. This might be the last time we do it. Who knows? Centuries before the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Neck's King and Geb
No, that's when people die.
warred with one another, scarring the land to devastated, unstable magic lace. Of course, the last time I read this thing, it sounds fucking
No,
terrible.
you should read it like very formally and carefully.
Do this.
Like
do
start
this
over.
right.
I
Do it right.
Do it right.
I'll read it.
We'll even be quiet.
I'll read it in Ibrium's voice. Centuries before the Starstone was raised.
No.
No.
You'll
Just
be
read it
quiet
in
for
your
me?
voice.
I'll be
Do
quiet.
us the honor.
Yeah, we'll be
Derek.
quiet for you. We promise.
Centuries before the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Geb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Manoites arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition. And it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar. That is the most strange reading of this prompt I've had in actual years.
I cannot express how hard it actually was.
I bet it was.
To behave ourselves?
I saw you guys fidgeting within 5 seconds of me opening up.
It's the fact. It wasn't even the fact that you're reading it, because like I could not interrupt you. It's the fact that we were trying so hard not to made me want to.
Yeah, I get it. Well, we did something a little off the book here. We had you guys hit 12th level, which is technically not supposed to happen till the very end. You finish the book, you're 12th level. We had talked about this before. I wanted you guys to be able to actually fucking use your level since we're not playing past this adventure path in 2E. So I wanted you to have one fight where you got to pull out all your big numbers and all the stops.
That's some neat stuff.
So why don't we, when we go around and talk about some of the cool things you're gonna be able to do?
Hell if I know what Chester's formulas are. I have chosen so many, and I have bought so many that I don't know, so I didn't choose them. Because if I actually sat there and tried to choose them,
We would not finish this today.
I'd take forever.
Yeah.
But I did get a neat skill feat that will let Chester use his perception as his AC as a reaction.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah.
With no negatives to it. Like if he's flanked, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's just his perception DC, which is perception
It's
plus
like
10.
you're still flanked for the sake of things that happen to flat-footed things, but
Yeah.
like your AC is higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Skill feat, I just got one that made him good at pickpocketing.
That's a very... Oh. Wow. You're planning to do that, aren't you? You're planning to try and get the key off of her.
I have a plan. I'm not going to say what it is. My friends know most of it. They don't know how, but they know most of it. We'll see how it goes. Chester improved his familiar.
Nice.
So my familiar gets to get 4 familiar abilities instead of just 2.
Blobby.
Blobby.
Incredible.
I've already forgotten the name. I said I should have named him. It's too late now, but I should have.
Well,
Slurp.
Slurp.
Oh, Slurp, yes.
Yeah.
I increased my deception because it felt nice to lie. No, I increased my stealth because it felt nice to stealth. Is there anything else? Freak out. Nope. That's it.
All right, Psyche, what'd you go do?
I got some stuff that you will learn about in combat, or whether you drag it from Psyche's cold, dead, furry corpse, Derek. I'm not about to show my cards to somebody who is basically the enemy.
The enemy. Not
And-
basically is.
And I hope you know that I'm going to lower myself a little bit so that I can meet your eyes. In this moment, You are not my husband. You are not my friend. You are somebody I am trying to kill, and I will hold that against you for the rest of this game. And then we can go and get cookout.
All right, fair point. I can still look at your character sheet whenever I feel like it.
Do not! I will burn this to the ground.
The house.
I will take everything and anything with me. Your life will be in my hands, and I will fucking tear it apart.
I don't want to ruin your mumbo jumbo too much, but I did whenever
I shared it. This is just for the bit.
I will say I looked ahead this past week at what level 12 would look like for all of you and made some guesses as to what your pick, and I think I nailed Chester's.
I will say, there was a remaster feat that I really would have liked, but for certain reasons, this one was probably better.
Yeah.
Anyway, since the bit got shown, I'm just going to talk about it. I got Self-Destruct, which is the Clockwork Reanimator specialty feat. It makes it so that I can explode my little guy. It does 2d6 fire damage to all creatures in a 30-foot radius.
Per level.
Yeah. I have no idea what level this thing is, though.
Yeah, what level's my familiar?
I don't fucking know.
I got Interfering Surge, because we are not in Nex, Ibrium. I will make you feel every single goddamn Manowastian struggle every single time you cast a spell.
Very cool.
I honestly hope that his nuts fall off. And then I got Emergency Medical Assistance, because that's what I do.
That's something we can roll?
Yes, I cast straight.
Testicular torsion.
Oh, boy.
Thanks, Jacob.
Thanks, buddy.
Holy shit.
That
The
fart
last
mic's
episode.
doing wonders.
Can you hear the fart mic? Or was it just the normal fart you heard?
I just
It was
hear
just
the
the
normal
normal
fart.
fart.
Okay, I was
But
about
I'm
to say,
looking at the fucking thing
I was
in
about to say,
audition.
if you let all these people hear but me, I was going to be upset.
Well, if we hear it, I can turn it on and it would
No,
sound like this,
no.
and it sounds terrible.
Oh, yeah.
That's bad.
No, I
That's
can get
real
a
bad.
lot of room feedback
Yeah,
now.
because
Ugh.
basically
bad.
we'd hear the whole room, which sucks. Anyway, Kat, you also leveled up Eleanor, and you're the one playing the remaster is like 2 days old for you three, and we decided to not deal with adopting it because it
Not
was
at
so
the
much
very
chaos.
last
I
second.
think it would
Yeah.
hurt. It hurts me the most to not have adopted the remaster.
Yeah.
So honestly, it was not a very exciting level for Eleanor. I hate to say it. I took the rogue dedication.
Aw.
This one's for you, Alonzo. I got 2 new skills. So I took medicine because I've learned from Psycheer, and crafting because I've learned from Chester.
Aw.
Because I couldn't take the other skills because they were already in, my swashbuckling. I have some assurance for my most commonly used skills. I'm harder to hit. And the one exciting thing I got was a new panache ability called Vivacious Bravado.
Ooh.
So when I gain panache, I get a pool of temporary hit points until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, it's an action. Whenever you get panache, you can activate it and get you, what would that be? 12 plus, what's your charisma?
+3, so 15 hit points.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That basically can negate either a hit or like half of a hit.
Yeah, I figured it could give me another round or two in the play. And I'm often running out of things to do because I don't need to raise my buckler anymore.
Yeah.
So sometimes I have this hanging third action. What do I do with it? That's just going to be what I do with it, I
action,
believe.
get all poofy.
Yep.
It's simple as that. One
See, I
action,
can't get all
get
poofy.
all poofy.
I mean, unless I guess the humidity ruins Eleanor's wavy hair.
Well,
It's like, but I did turn
Yeah,
down
buddy.
bleed and it hurt.
yeah,
Your companion is your level.
Yeah.
that's about right. So
I have-
2d6 per level, so that's what?
66.
24 d6
Oh, 2d6 per?
per level.
Per level?
Please be nice.
Drew
I'm the
was
bomb.
doing
I'm
a
the bomb.
T-pose.
I'm the bomb.
How-
I'm the bomb.
How big is this explosion?
30 feet.
Let me guess, reflex save?
Yes.
Heck yes. Succeed.
All right. Well,
Get critical.
I'm very nervous and very excited. You guys have played very creatively to get here. We obviously will get to some of this stuff whenever we do a catching up, but you've ignored some stuff. I think I've unintentionally gone easy in some ways, but honestly, I've tried my hardest to run this right out of the book, and you've just been very creative and staying low.
They didn't expect SEAL Team 6.
You guys, I basically laid, I don't know how much it came through in the episodes as they were released, but at least behind the scenes, I was very direct to it. It was like, when you guys get on this boat, you got to be under cover, like as quiet as you can possibly be, because, you know, you can see one bad choice can put you in a dangerous situation that you can't recover from. And you, to your credit, you've done so good that like you're getting in the way of their plans and what the cutscene stuff wants to do, and that's pretty impressive.
Since we leveled, may we replenish not all, but some of our resources?
What do you have spent?
Quick tinctures. I get 7 of those a day.
How many do you have?
I have 4.
Go ahead. You're going to need it.
All of them?
Sure.
All
Does
right.
Drow get the spells?
Drow, I don't
I
think
did
had
not
any.
spend any spells.
Oh, okay.
My good. We've gotten this far with only cantrips and potions.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, and the scroll that I had.
Yeah,
and
in your butt.
Jeez.
Well, also, yeah.
Saving it all for the big fight.
Yeah.
Well, Psycheer has cast cantrips and focus spells.
Yes,
well, yeah,
but I can
yes.
refocus.
Yeah. The biggest fight you've had today was the Medusa. Mm-hmm. The Catoblepas
We crushed it.
crushed it, but Psycheer only used cantrips, and Eleanor and Chester just laid out damage to it. So, yeah, y'all have done very good today. You've played very smart. I got to be clear, this is the last part of this adventure path, right? And we've never been at the end of an adventure path before.
Nope.
We finished books. We've played more books and adventure paths than this one, but we've never been at the end. And they throw everything at you at the end. So,
We're going to throw everything at you.
Yep. Well, let's get into this here. When we last left you guys, our last episode, you basically had just disarmed the second bomb, the Clockwork Elephant, and you started trying to figure out where the last one was. You went up to the bridge or the captain's wheel undercover as Ibrium, and found no way to get to the upper part of the deck, which is the last part you really hadn't been to. You learned about the first mate being a gambler, the captain was asleep, and you were trying to figure out where everyone was and what was going on. You had a really smart idea to turn Psycheer invisible, climb on the side of the ship, and this actually works because whereas everything else on the ship below you has been like brass and metal, this top deck is mostly wood. So Psycheer is able to climb easily and get a peek in and see that Ibrium was preparing some sort of ritual, and Loveless is nervously talking to her lackeys and giving orders, and you found the last clockwork bomb in here. And your plan was to give everyone who couldn't already climb the ability to climb on the side of the boat, take some invisibility potions, and try and just swoop in SEAL Team 6 style. And you have now perched yourself on the windows. You have a good view of this room.
And we're going to drink stuff and attack.
You're going to drink stuff and attack. Why don't I read the flavor for this again? A large bar fills the center of this room, surrounded by cushioned red stools and several small tables. Sleeping cots, clearly set up for temporary use, are scattered throughout the cabin. And you guys are hanging on the side of this boat on the wooden top part. You hear the river water moving, splashing against the boat as it moves forward. You're invisible. What do you do?
Chester quickly pulls out multiple potions and drinks them and gives some of them to his familiar to drink. He just pours them into Blobby.
Blobby! I'm a little sad that you didn't name your familiar morph.
What is this?
We talked about it.
I know. I'm still sad, but Blobby is a good name.
I could give either one of you 30 temporary hit points, and when you succeed on fortitude saves, you critically succeed, at the cost of having a -2 penalty to will saves, perception checks, and initiative rolls.
I have such a bad will already. I'm not willing to take it.
I just figured I'd mention it. So Chester, he'll drink something. He'll have his familiar take his invisibility potion. It'll use it. He'll give it one of his things. It'll use it. Chester hands some items to his familiar. Because of its manual dexterity, it can hold things and use things. So I'm counting.
Can it climb?
5 off of those. It's on Chester right now.
Okay.
It's oozing down him.
Goopy. So his familiar is also invisible if it ever has to leave him for some reason.
All right.
And then I suppose we will
Roll for initiative.
roll for initiative.
Alrighty. I'm going to roll
Oh, God,
my
a two.
dudes.
It's like, and I'm not using after you because I don't want to wait till the very end.
All right. Psyche, you have rolled. What's your total?
20.
All right. Eleanor?
Sorry, I haven't rolled yet.
20?
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
Perfect 30.
30.
Wait, you said we're rolling stealth?
Stealth.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's the same either way.
Okay. Chester Williams.
18 plus 23 stealth for 41.
Oh, hell yeah.
God damn.
Go, Chester, go!
All right.
Chester has his own theme music playing in his head where no one else can hear it.
Yeah.
Good.
Duh, 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 duh. There's a mana storm coming though, so who knows? It might become outside Chester's head. So Chester also he has a potion in his hand.
Okay.
Oh, that means because I have already drawn my rapier, so I don't have to use
We're
that.
invisible, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have my rapier drawn. I imagine you're going to make
Chester.
me use my action
Chester,
to
go
start
first.
Buckler Dance.
Top of round 1.
Go, Chester!
Chester devises a stratagem on Ibrium for free because him and Loveless are his leads.
What is it, dude? Is it natural 20? Oh my god.
Okay, his knowledge check sucks, so let's get that out of the way.
What a noise you made.
Society.
I mean, I haven't really. It's 27.
No.
I got a 4 on the die, so
Critical failure.
not surprised about that. But Chester got a natural 20 on his to hit.
Oh, Jacob.
So Derek does the thing I drink, which I'll tell you its benefits as I get to them. One of them is a +3 item bonus to dexterity attacks.
Okay.
So plus 24 is a 44 hit regularly.
Critical without the 20.
Then yes, I hit. Oh, I also drank a coffee thing at the beginning. I marked that off.
buff, buff.
Yes, I buff. So Derek gifted them to me. I used them. So
Did you do your pinprick thing too?
no, because
Free action.
that would interfere with the thing I drank.
Oh,
which was a
I was
mutagen.
curious.
I used the Quicksilver mutagen. We'll see why later. So this will be essentially 3d12 plus
Are you shooting?
3d8. Yes. My gun is also electric.
Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Boogie, woogie, woogie. Come on. I have to pull out the one that's the bonus one. 6 is 12.
It would be
5.
incredible if you just exploded Loveless's head.
Yeah, oh, this is Ibrium.
He's
It would be
attacking
incredible if you
Ibrium.
just exploded his head.
Is 17. 8 is 25. 10 is 35. 5 is 40. Doubled is 80. Plus 6 is 86 damage.
That is a hell of a hit.
Oh, Jacob.
He also has to roll to see if he's silenced, but I don't have high hopes for that.
What is the DC?
Let me scroll down to my item because I have the golden silencer on my gun. Where are you at? DC 27.
27. All right. I rolled a 10 on my die. Plus my fortitude is 28. Regular success.
Whoa.
And I think a target hit by a range strike from the effect mission.
This is a greater one, right?
Or be silenced. Yes. 27.
All right. So I pass, but only barely.
You know what the annoying thing about this is? Is one of the options. No, you know what? That's remaster stuff. I'm not going to keep BSing about that. No, we're done with that for now. Yes,
Good.
he saves by 1.
Chester, you stand here at the window. You line up. You take your time, and he pops his head up, and you shoot silenced through here. It catches him in the shoulder. Ah!
The window shatters.
Yep. You
and-
appear.
And behind Chester, his feet like on the side of the boat, lightning strikes in the distance, outlining Chester because the mana storm is coming.
Yep. It actually is approaching rapidly. It's already starting to rain a little bit.
And then Chester goes, as Ibrium, actually, keep in mind, he goes, Howdy.
Howdy.
Second action, Chester drinks an invisibility potion.
All right, so you're invisible again.
And then third action, Chester will sneak into the room with
Okay.
a 40 movement speed. He moves at half.
So 20.
So 1, 2, 3. He's going to like sneak on top of the bar
Okay.
because he imagines.
Fucking damn.
What a
No,
turn.
wait. How tall is the room?
I still have to make a perception check to make you not undetected, right? So you're still undetected right now.
Look at it. I'm looking at something else real quick to see if I've lost an effect of something. Oh no, I still have it. Yes.
All right, so you are...
No, Chester, yeah, he gets into the room invisible. How do you want to play this?
we'll figure it out. All right, that's your turn. It is now Angelique Loveless's turn. They're here! Do it! She spends one action to interact and pulls out a detonator, hits it, and
Oh,
then
crap.
But it starts the countdown.
Yeah.
throws it down. She then spends the next action to draw a arquebus, a really sick, gross-looking arquebus. It's like twisted wood, carved arquebus. It's all warped looking, and it has these strange runes carved into it. And then can I ready with one action?
No.
Nope. It's a 2-action thing.
All right. Then she's going to step on the detonator and crush it.
So I guess the detonator could also have deactivated it.
That's her
you want to
turn.
roll against his hardness?
It's Ibrium's turn. Ibrium will spend his whole turn, like, quickly drawing this circle and casting a spell. And you start to feel the whole boat.
Well, Derek, I think that he should actually have to see if he has function in his arm.
That's not how the game works.
I think that you need to listen to what I say because I play spellcasters and you don't.
Function
Trust
in my
me,
arm.
buddy.
Oh,
Yeah.
shut up.
Just trust me, buddy. Just
not how
trust
this
me.
works.
Source, I made it the fuck up.
This really a 3-action thing?
Just to make sure you can.
It's no actions. I'm being
because
nice
his
to
name
you.
is Ibrium. Did you know that?
That feels cheesy.
Well, then what can Chester do since he's
Psyche-here
Ibrium?
and you can't do this. Psyche-here and Eleanor, you see that all these runes you didn't see on the boat, like on the outside of it, start to light up, and these lightning bolts
How close are we
go
to the
back and
runes?
forth. They're all over the boat. This is like a massive project.
What happens if I scratch one out?
You can't right now.
You can't. This is happening. The boat starts to lift out of the water, and then all of a sudden you feel yourself falling. And it's dark outside, but you hear rushing, loud, fast water. The sky is black, but lighting up with green and red lightning. It starts to rain on you, and the boat starts tipping back and forth. Both of you are still outside, holding on for dear life. You see that the boat is on top of Alken Falls, teetering back and forth on a rocky outcropping.
Oh, crap.
Man, wouldn't it just be funny if it fell?
We're on a rocky outcropping. How much hardness does this rocky outcropping have?
Oh my goodness.
I have something that specifically says it ages stone to dust.
This is a big rock. It would be difficult.
It's up to 40 feet.
Also, the bomb's already been activated, so it would still blow up at the bottom.
I know, but it's at the bottom.
On that note, this triggers another event. Chester, you see the bomb. Everything in this cabin starts to like go back and forth as the boat starts rocking. You see that the bomb starts like rolling, and then the floor cracks.
No,
and cracks,
you stop this.
and the bomb falls through the first floor here.
Could you possibly make my job any more difficult?
I'm sorry. That's how this happens. It falls down to the floor below.
I mean, that actually gets you out of the...
We'll see how this goes.
It makes it so that they can't look for you.
It could be a good thing.
And that's Ibrium's turn.
That
Chester,
was Loveless, wasn't it?
No, that was
Ibrium,
Loveless and then Ibrium.
and then Ibrium. Chester, I'm going to need you to do something here real quick.
How far away is the bomb from them now?
It's fallen the floor down.
How far away is it, Derek?
From who?
Like range from the people in the room.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it was on the other side. It's like 20 feet away from Loveless, 25 feet from Ibrium. Oh, by the way,
I hate that I can't see what's going on.
but now it's down a level, so like they can't have. No one has direct sight on it.
I'm not concerned about direct sight.
Yeah, it's,
I want to know if I'll explode it if I have something that goes off in 30 feet.
No.
It's there's the floors in the way.
The floor's in the way. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, we talked about Loveless and Ibrium. You want to see the token artwork?
First, real quick, put Eleanor where Chester was.
Can I see?
Because we were standing around the window, not
I
between
can't
the
see what's
windows.
going on, and I should be able to plan just as much as they are.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
This is Loveless.
She looks ugly.
What happened to her hair?
I know. For some reason, her art here isn't the same the one that's on the front of the book.
Are we sure that's her on the
she's-
front of the book?
Yeah.
Okay.
This isn't her.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
think
front
so.
of the book is her.
Yeah,
No,
I'll
I
show
think
that
that's
picture.
a dude.
Oh, that is a dude.
Yeah.
Loveless had a very specific look, and this is not it.
Yeah, I don't get why they keep changing her appearance, because that's her and the token. But there's the Outlaws of Alkenstar book 3 cover.
That's the real one.
Yeah.
That's not my Loveless.
Where's your
No.
book at? Hold it up.
I don't have the physical book on me. I have everything imported at this point, so I don't need it. Here it is. This is the front cover of this book called The Smoking Gun.
Oh,
That's
see?
Loveless.
that's Loveless.
Well, her outfit is the same, actually.
That's Loveless.
Yeah, but for some reason they changed her appearance in the back.
No,
Matter.
that's
She
lovely.
also has
They-
the sweet looking arquebus.
Yep.
They completely flattened her chest,
Yeah, I don't get
Changed
it.
her hair color.
changed her hair
Made
color.
her paler.
Yeah.
That's
She looks
dumb.
angrier, but yeah, front cover of book
And they
3.
reversed the order of like some of her coloration. They put gold on the outside.
Yeah,
She's
I don't get
too
it.
many colors now.
It's like 2 different artists did it.
This
and then,
front cover art is so much better.
and this is Ibrium. Ibrium looks sick as hell. You've already seen him though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ibrium is so cool looking.
Yeah. And he has this like his skin is like covered with glistening
Glass.
glass. Not all of it, but it seems to like move around him, like
Got a-
some sort of spells cast on him.
Gaping bullet wound in his arm.
And
In
a
his shoulder, you
gaping bullet
said.
wound.
Yep.
Yeah, does he have any glass shrapnel in there?
I will say I didn't narrate this, and I'm sorry because I have like 5,000 things going on right
you
now.
should be. I expect better of you.
Psychological warfare on the DM.
Continue.
Whenever you shot him, it hurt immensely, but it did like explode a bunch of glass off of him.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I punched through that temporary HP. Or he probably has resistance. Either way. Wonder if he's weak to sonic damage. We'll never know. Chester failed.
But can't you do it again? Or
We
is that
can
not
check
something you
out
do
on
for
his
free?
cold dead corpse.
Not once. I can't do it again on him.
All right, well,
Oh,
that's
okay.
his turn. I'm going to say he spent all 3 actions finishing the ritual. It's very hurt. It is now Eleanor's turn. I went ahead and moved you to Chester's spot, so you don't have to count that as your movement.
Party,
Imagine if we had gotten him dead first.
you know what I want to do.
I think you should do it anyway.
Yeah, do it.
But
Do it
I
later.
can take down
Oh my God.
Ibrium.
It's too late already.
No, yeah, go. You just because even if you focus on Ibrium because he has magic doesn't mean you can't go after Loveless next.
Well, I'm going to pass Ibrium to get there, so I'm going to start with him.
Okay. Nice. Oh, very nice. Any more?
Staying alive. Staying alive.
Continue.
All right, so Eleanor dashes in. She goes to right
How dashing.
there, and she wants to be where she can. I can't move. I want to be right here.
Okay. You run
And
around.
if I have to jump over the tables, I jump over the tables. I vault them like a gymnast.
Yeah, you vault over. There's basically this big bar in the center. You vault over it and land next to Ibrium and Loveless, and kind of in between them.
And I'm using a tumble through. I counted my space. I have enough movement.
Okay.
I'm going to make. I should do Ibrium, but I want Loveless.
Just do it.
I'm doing Loveless. Damn it! Tumbling through Loveless.
Okay.
Hell yes. 40.
My reflex DC?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it.
It wasn't a
Panache.
critical, was it?
It is actually.
Her
Lovely.
reflex DC is that low?
Well, we're also fighting multiple people right now, so like Loveless may not be 2 or 3 over our level.
I also rolled a natural 16, and acrobatics is my most buffed thing.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
So I had way more than enough movement. All it does is doesn't count it as difficult terrain. All right, now I'm gonna hit.
Okay.
Or
you
at
have
least
your
try.
panache. Make sure you get. Are you going to spend your action to get temporary hit points?
Can I do that when I'm at full?
yeah, temporary hit points will still
temporary hit
happen even
points.
if you're at full.
Temporary hit points aren't counted separate.
Yeah, I will do so. As much as I want to put up my buckler, I will do so.
All right.
Wait, so this is an attack, right?
Yeah, I'm doing it. But once I have panache, I can take the stuff. Yeah. So I'm using my second action to get my temporary hit points, 15 more hit points.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try to strike Loveless.
And keep in mind, she's invisible, so Loveless is off guard.
Yep.
And
You got your rogue shit now.
yeah. It's taking everything in me not to have her talk to Loveless, but I'm invisible, so I'm not going to lose my advantage.
I mean, you could have her talk right before attacking.
You
You'd still be
can.
off
It
guard.
doesn't matter. You'd still be hidden and off guard.
Well, ho, you ho!
Right before Eleanor strikes, this is for Alonso, bitch. Natty 18.
Oh my God, guys.
Ow.
41.
That's a critical hit
Yeah!
because she is off guard.
Oh. Oh, yes.
What was the
Time to start counting the math.
What was the countdown on that bomb?
You don't know.
Did Tetra see it?
We would know. I'm pretty sure Parsis told us.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be
Minutes?
in the order of minutes.
Okay. We can work with that.
Okay.
What?
I lied.
Oh, no, but Parsis would tell us. And we've also examined 2 of these bombs. One of these bombs.
Yeah.
6
I
plus.
don't actually know if I lied. We might have.
Also, what kind of bomb doesn't have a timer, like, visible on it?
Yeah.
Let's get real.
Yeah, where's the LED display?
24 countdown.
It
noises.
wasn't my best damage roll, but that is 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 11 is 21, plus 5 for 26. And do I need to worry about keeping the electrical damage separate, or does it just go through?
It just goes through.
So then that's 32. You double the 32 for 64, and then the deadly D8 was a 5. So that's 69 damage.
Nice!
Nice.
Oh my god.
That is a
Everything
hell of a
fucking
hit.
aligned.
Good lord, guys. And good hit, Eleanor. You say your line, and you appear just after you run Loveless through the gut. You are no longer invisible. She is no longer off guard.
No, she is.
Oh!
Because I made a critical attack,
Yeah!
and I have the panache ability, exemplary finisher.
Oh,
She is off guard until my next turn.
damn.
You know what that means, right?
End of your next turn, right?
She is hurt and she is scared.
All right, well,
Peas a little.
Good.
Peas a little.
she's already gone, so
Half
it
elf,
is.
all pea.
There was also 2 shield marshals
oh, God.
in here.
There's a whole elf and a whole human over there.
Yep.
Christ.
I've been waiting for that line for so long, guys.
Good
That is one
job.
thing I planned in advance.
There's also 2 shield marshals in here, and it's one of their turns right now. He is going to take a strike at Eleanor with his Jezzail.
Fine.
Ooh, a Giselle.
A Jezzail?
A Jezebel?
Yeah, 2 hands.
I'm saving my nimble dodge for when if Loveless hasn't gone.
No, Loveless
She's
already
gone.
went this turn, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She'll still go before your turn happens.
Then
again,
fine.
though.
I'll wait.
This is going to be a total of 29 to hit.
You miss.
Yeah, I figured. I'm going to interact to draw my sword and have both, and then move to flank Eleanor. And then it is Psycheer's turn.
But now that's flanked between me and Chester.
Yeah, but Chester's invisible.
Yes,
Yeah.
I actually don't know if they would be considered flanked.
So you're off
Noted.
guard.
Also,
Eleanor.
I'm not going to be there for long.
So I have line of sight.
Yes.
I'm not going to do the line attack. That takes 2 rounds to spawn.
Well, I mean, like your malleable spell, right? The one that lets you do a cone, an explosion, or a line?
Shadow Blast?
Yeah. one action to move to the top?
I could.
Don't forget
that was just an option because they
your
are lined up.
surge, right?
I can't believe you guys did 2 crits in the first 2 attacks.
I know, right?
That's unbelievable.
So much validation.
I have updated this to be on your level.
Also, the surge.
Yeah, the magic
yes.
surge.
Flat
Yeah.
check, please.
7.
Oh, you don't explode, and you would get a spell back, but you don't.
Oh.
Because you're
That's okay.
all good on spells.
Then I guess I simply enter. Can I push the window open very gently?
I'll say you can, but it'd be an action to interact.
Wait, hold. Why wasn't Psyche also at the window we were at? We had spider climb. We were literally standing on the sill looking in.
I thought
You even-
Sakir went to one window and you
Yeah,
went to
we
the
went
other.
to the
You
other.
said that.
I agreed with it.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
all right.
If that's the case, then since I have line of sight, in theory, I don't need to actually be in the room. You've done recall knowledges on, or follow a lead on Loveless before, right?
Yeah.
Do you know what her best save is?
I've never got to recall knowledge on her.
Okay.
Pursue a lead is not the same, and recall that's iffy.
Then
As a-
I'll do,
Gunslinger, I would assume she has hella reflex.
yeah. Then I'll do debilitating dichotomy on her. Actually, hang on. Just gotta make sure she's within range.
Bring out that measure tool.
Just without. Ibrium it is.
Hey, if you do well, we could put a major hurting on Ibrium.
Then I'm going to roll my own will save. 30, which is a failure, but I get one higher, so it's a success, but I get one higher, so it's a critical success.
So you cast Debilitating Dichotomy.
Yeah,
Will save.
yeah.
What's the DC?
31. It's right there.
Okay.
That was not it. I
Okay.
clicked it.
Dang, I
Yeah.
got so excited.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing critically failed when Psyche
I
clicked it.
gasped.
but
I
that's
saw
not
it
the
was
same
Psyche
thing.
here. I started to worry. You said no, oopsie.
Yeah.
I rolled a natural 4.
Yes!
Oh, what?
Oh.
Which is?
27.
You fail.
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. So how much? Oh, I see. The damage. Did you already roll the damage?
No. This is 15d6.
Right, go ahead and roll it. Oh my
68.
god. And I take that normally. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's not the right one.
It was Ibrium. They
Yeah.
couldn't reach Angelique Loveless.
Oh, okay. Undo. Mental damage for
Yes.
Ibrium.
Yeah.
All right. His nose starts bleeding, but he is so fucking hurt.
And now that I'm visible, I will open up the window.
Should have punched that with your metal hand.
Okay.
Hello. Anybody home?
Last shield marshal in this room's turn. He sees Psyche after the spell gets cast, and he's going to shoot you with his Giselle two-handed.
Okay. To be fair, he probably only heard me talking and then saw him.
God. Fucking natural 3. Reload and shoot again.
Yes! Holy crap!
And that's the one in front of Chester, right?
Natural 1.
Wait! Is that when you...
It's whenever I fail against
Dang
it.
it.
That's the top of...
However,
I've done that before.
Is this one?
Which one was shooting?
No, it was
the
this
one
one.
up there.
The one above Chester.
Whoa.
It wasn't against me. I couldn't have done it
We have a
anyway.
very funny line of 5 people diagonally across the entire room of Loveless, Eleanor, Shield Marshal, Chester, invisible, Shield Marshal.
Yeah. Well, that's the top. That's the end of the first round of this combat. Chester Williams.
What a first round.
Chester will continue sneaking, so 1, 2, 3, 3,
There you go.
4.
You moved to 4.
Yeah.
There we go. Chester, where does the hole start?
It's you can see the bomb on the map. That's where the hole is.
Chester will then go to the edge of the hole.
Okay.
How far down is it?
It is like 15 feet down. I need you also, everyone, to make a fortitude save.
Oh.
Sorry, I forgot to do this because I
Why
got
is
so
that?
much going on. Because the boat keeps moving back and forth. Actually, is it fortitude or is it reflex? Roll a d20 and I'll tell you.
Ready.
You should actually be able to see the hole in the floor now, Chester.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I need the save to fortitude or reflex, your choice.
35.
35, you're fine.
38.
You're fine.
32.
You're fine. All right. So basically, if you failed the save, you would like stumble towards the front of the boat because it's like so tilted. I actually updated the map. You can see that the boat is now on the waterfall.
Is there any particular
That's neat.
advantage to it being a critical?
No.
Okay.
The only thing is you would stumble. If you critically failed, you'd be prone.
Well, my reflexes are 1 up, so I was asking if there was an advantage, and if there was, I was going to take it. But if it doesn't list an advantage, okay.
No. Okay.
Do everything.
Chester, you see the hole in the thing. What do you do?
Chester will fall down.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, hold on, stop. This is only if I have a fly speed. I was about to try and use an ability, but that's a fly speed. How do fall damage work in this game again? How do?
That's a great question. God, we have so much going on right now.
Fun fact, if you have a fly speed, you can arrest a fall with a reaction. Equal to half the distance you fall.
So it'd be like 7, 8 damage.
7.
Okay. That was a nervous fart.
I'm not too nervous.
You see that the bomb is falling down there and it's starting to slide. Let's see.
Is it in the very long hallway?
Where the passenger stuff was?
No, the very long, like, bay 2?
No, you're on the top.
Uh-huh.
The deck below you is the one where you fought the Medusa and there's the servants' quarters and stuff.
Oh, well, I fall down, so it would actually just put me there.
Yeah, but I can't put you there and have everyone else on a different map. I don't think. Actually, I'll try that. I might be able to.
How far is it able to move around?
Hold on.
Because Chester lands beside it.
All right, there we go. I was able to move you to this scene.
Ooh. Ah, wait, hold on. Whoa.
Chester, you land and you see this is where it slid to.
Oh, we would have had to fight the Medusa as well. Oh, we did. We made this fight so much easier.
Oh, yay.
So that was, how many actions have I used so far?
2.
Dang it, because trying to disable it would be a 2-action thing, right?
I'll say you can get 1 thievery check in.
All right, then give me 1 second, because this is where a very important part of my familiar comes in.
Okay.
It's going to assist you.
Yeah. It still has to prepare to help you as normal for the aid action. Does that mean it would have to spend 2 actions to aid me?
Yeah.
Then it cannot do that this turn because I haven't commanded it. And its independent only gives him 1 action.
Okay.
So Chester's just going to use his thievery and start to disable the bomb.
Okay.
My Quicksilver mutagen, now that I'm putting everything into effect, it gave me a +3 item bonus to acrobatics, stealth, dexterity attack rolls, thievery. So Chester, once my computer decides to catch up with what we're doing, is going to use his 25 thievery. If I remember correctly, this is a 30? A 40 check. No, a 30 check, right? From the last bombs we looked at?
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chester's going to, actually, no.
Yeah?
Chester had to make a decision for just in cases. He does not have lockpicks on him, so he is going to make an item called an ooze pick using his stuff, which he pours into it, and he gets to, it basically shapes into a lockpick, and it would also give a +3 item bonus if I did not already have an item bonus. But that is now his lockpick set. So that was his whole turn. I couldn't actually do the check.
So you just get here.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And acquire a lockpick.
Man, this is one of the hardest combats I think I've ever run. Not because there's a lot of enemies, but because so much is happening. All right, I'm going to make your character not appear on the map because you are fucking not here. Okay. It is now Loveless's turn. Loveless is going to do stuff.
What is she going to do?
I got to figure that out. Loveless is going to strike Eleanor with the butt of her gun.
That is not a ranged attack.
No, and yeah, I'm gonna strike you with the butt of my gun.
I have my temporary hit points.
Yeah.
I'm gonna nimble dodge.
God, natural 4.
Oh, wow.
I didn't need to nimble dodge. Dang it.
Yeah. All right, then I'm going to step back.
Just a step.
Just a step.
Oh, I already used nimble dodge. Never mind.
And then I'm going to shoot Eleanor with my mean-looking gun.
I'm no longer off guard, right?
No, not off guard because I'm not flanking you anymore. Okay, whew, natural 16. I needed that. This is going to be 37.
You hit, but you do not crit.
All right. You hear this gun shoot, and you almost hear over the like the cackling laugh of a witch. You are going to take 18 points of damage, Eleanor.
3 points of damage.
Oh, yeah, your temporary hit points.
I laugh.
And that is going to be... Oh, I can't. That's an action to use that.
And I believe she struck me, stepped, and then shot, so I believe she's done.
Yeah, that's my turn. That's fine. I missed, I stepped, and I shot and a hit. Okay, it's now
Then I
Ibrium's
fired, and then I
turn.
missed.
Ibrium is not thrilled about the current set of circumstances here. He is bleeding like profusely. And is Psycheer in? No, Psycheer is not in. Oh, fuck. You already used Nimble Dodge, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ibrium is going to spend 3
ticked.
actions to cast Wall of Stone in front of the windows Psycheer is
Hang
at.
on. I need to look up how to
Counteract.
counteract. Yes.
You roll a check against a counteract DC. What do you want to do?
So this is something called Interfering Surge.
Okay.
Expend a spell slot and attempt to counteract it.
What spell slot are you going
the
to...
triggering spell is in your repertoire and the spell slot you expended was a high enough spell to cast it, you take no penalty. Otherwise, it's a -2. I will be taking a -5 because he's a wizard.
Because it's on a different tradition?
Yes.
What spell slot are you going to spend? Because that would give you another negative, right? If you use a really low-level slot.
I mean, what is his tradition?
Arcane.
Okay.
He's a slizzard.
I mean, I figured as much, but
All right, so do you know what you roll to counteract?
That's what I'm looking.
It's probably going to be my spell DC. I think it depends on the situation what the DC is, and I think it should be my spell DC. Yeah, if it's a spell, use the caster's DC.
Okay. Then what do I roll?
What is this thing called again?
Interfering Surge.
I knew you were going to take this when I was looking at stuff.
Okay.
I 100%. I was like, well, I should prepare the counteract stuff. I'm going to say you probably roll your spell attack modifier.
All right.
Let me double check the counteract rules.
That's plus 16.
That sounds about right.
29.
How is it only 16?
That's just what it says. Should it have upped? Let me
Like,
look
it
at
should
your
be
lab.
at least level +4 plus your charisma, right? Yeah, it's plus 21.
Okay.
Yeah. So what would that be with that roll? You got 13 plus 21 is 34, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You counteract his spell.
Woo! And he takes a
Oh, wait.
surge.
That it's plus 16 because -5. So you do fail. I'm sorry. The 16 is the -5. I wasn't counting the -5. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah, so failure.
By how much?
What level spell did you spend?
Probably 4th.
You just failed to counteract then, I think. Because he's casting a 5th level spell. All right, I'm sorry. That
Hang
would have
on.
been really cool.
Don't do anything just yet.
Okay.
I undergo a Wellspring Surge,
Oh, is that what happens?
which means I get my 4th level spell back.
Oh. Well, that's kind of cool.
Or I guess I roll...
no,
That's to avoid it. Yes, shush.
Yeah. But you rolled a 13, so yeah, you only have 1 spell slot spent, right?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
13 and 16.
Oh, I see. So you want me to look at the table?
Obviously.
Okay. Cool. Let us pick a John. 13 is Tinge of Terror. All creatures within 20 feet are affected by powerful fright. Attempt a will save or become frightened 1 or frightened 2 on a critical failure. So that would be, I think, only
that
Shield
guy.
Marshals and Ibrium, right?
I'm out of
that'd
range.
be hilarious.
Let me put down a 20-foot.
Just
Yeah.
give me the other one.
I really like this dining hall.
And the other one is Ablative Barrier. Energy forms a protective barrier that ablates slowly as a creature in the area takes damage. All creatures in a 40-foot burst gain resistance to all damage equal to double the...
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's... No.
Absolutely
Not when
not.
we're in the middle of a group of enemies.
No. So all these guys have to make a save, including Ibrium Eleanor is just out of it, so this is a will save.
Because it's terror.
30 or 31?
31.
All right.
That just matters.
Natural 20 on Ibrium.
Oh.
I didn't roll it to attack, so that's good.
Scooby-Doo song over.
31, you say?
Yeah.
The will say, oh my god, 15 for one of the shield marshals, frightened 2, and then 16 for the other.
Good. Make the mooks less useful.
Frightened 2 on both of them. Shit.
Get mooked.
Okay. Fuck. That sucks.
That was
And
cool,
I don't like it,
Here.
but good move. Well, that was cool. You didn't get to counteract the thing, so there is a basically he put a big wall in front of those 2 windows. He's like bleeding, threw up this huge. It's like green glass, like an inch thick.
That means it's see-through. That means it's see-through.
It's wall. It's the same effect as
yes,
wall
but
of stone.
it's glass, and you would do the same exact thing to me.
The text of the spell works the same. It's just green glass looking thing. You can still break your way through it, and I would even say it's probably weak to sonic damage.
Then just let me see through it.
That's not how it works. I'm playing him as the book has told me to do it. But basically, he's blocked your way in. You're going to have to break it down, bust it down to get into this room. But that's all 3 of his actions. You would have provoked from Eleanor, except for the fact that you've already used your reaction.
I'm so ticked.
It is your turn, Eleanor. You are no longer off guard. What do you want to do? Oh, I should say Chester. On his turn, the boat lists again, and the bomb starts moving. It crashes through the wall and goes through the hallway and breaks through several walls, busting open the bunk beds in the servant quarters, and goes out onto the entertainment deck.
This thing better not go off the ship.
It stops, but it's on the entertainment deck. Eleanor, what are you going to do?
There's a little skid mark where it was.
Eleanor's been in a lot of fights. Just how badly messed up is Ibrium?
He is on death's door. No cap. You guys have put the hurting on him. Psycheer and Chester both just wailed on him.
How death's door? Because I can only do one finisher, but I can attack multiple times.
I mean, this is a strong creature, so play that how you will.
I'm going to do a finisher. I'm going to try to...
Do you have panache?
No, I used it in my finisher.
Okay.
I need the...
Tumble through.
The tumble through. Every time I do a finisher, it's over because we're not doing the remaster. Don't make me think about it.
Yep.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Goodness.
What the fuck is happening to me?
But it wasn't my attack, Derek. Watch me roll a 1 for my attack. But he's very flat-footed now.
Yeah, he is. Hit me.
So, he's flat-footed.
Are you moving when you do this?
No. I'm gonna stay right there.
Get right back in place. Okay.
Yeah. I'd like trick him up.
Okay.
That is a 37 to hit.
That is not a critical hit.
But I hit.
You do hit. It was very close.
But he's flat-footed.
Yes, I know. I have it checked on.
It's got to be that glass armor thing he's got going on. So, do I need to keep my electrical damage separate?
No. The glass armor isn't giving him AC.
Okay. 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus 2 is 10. Plus another 2 is 12. Plus 3 is 15. Plus 5 is 20. Plus 1 is 21. Plus 5 for 26 damage.
26 damage. Well, he'll chip off a little bit because of his stone skin. However, 26 goes down to 21. He has 16 hit points left.
Whoa.
Eleanor, describe your kill.
Eleanor sends the rapier through his neck. How dare you distract me from Loveless?
You kill him, but as you break through and hit his stone skin, shards of glass burst forth from him, and you're going to take 23 points of piercing damage,
Whoa.
Eleanor.
And
but
there's
he is
no
now
save?
dead. No
Okay.
save. But he is dead. bursts in your face, but he lies on the floor like choking on blood. His staff falls out of his hands.
And I still have an action.
One action to get panache, one action to finish her. Yes.
I'm going to raise my buckler so I have a permanent +2.
Good use.
I specifically did not use a vivacious bravado to get this.
All right. This shield marshal is going to...
You attacked?
I finished
Got panache.
panache, attack,
Yes.
buckler.
Yeah. The shield marshal next to you, Eleanor, is going to do a reloading strike.
Oh, that's a manipulate action, isn't it?
I make a melee strike and interact, so yeah.
And then attack of opportunity.
I miss with a natural 4.
Max attack bonus.
Yeah.
36.
That's a critical hit. They're frightened too, so their AC is garbage.
Which is why I went for it. Critical hit.
Yeah. No finisher stuff.
No,
but electric isn't separate.
No.
Okay, so that's 9 plus 5 is 14. Double that for 28. Add a deadly D8. Max damage, 36 damage.
Nice.
Doubled.
You don't double the deadly D8, and I already doubled the
Oh, you
damage.
did? Okay, so
I only
36.
get 2d6.
That's not a lot, but that does hurt.
Every little bit counts.
I still reload, and then I'm going to one-handed shoot my Giselle at you. I'm just going to roll this on thing.
Wait, you said he used risky reload, right?
I used it's not risky reload. It's called reloading strike.
Oh, okay. Sad day.
And I rolled a total of 28 against Eleanor, which will miss. I'm going to use my Lawbringer ability and just mark you as my target.
Quick question.
What was it?
Don't worry about it.
Ibrium's dead. Does his spell still stand for Psyche?
It does. Well, I'll double check, but it should actually still stand.
That was the main reason why I wanted to kill him, was the chance to get rid of that pesky spell for Psyche.
Wall of Stone is typically one of those things that doesn't have a duration. You just do it.
Oh, that sucks.
We don't get to do much of this stuff because it's high-level spells. Right? His Frighten goes down. Psyche, it's your turn. There's a 1-inch thick wall of green stone in front of you.
What's the outcrop look like beneath me?
There is no outcrop. You mean the roof?
No. The stone outcrop that we're on.
Where you're at, the boat's middle is on the stony outcrop. You should actually be able to see it on the map because I've updated it. So the middle of it is right here, where the river's rushing around it. Where you are hanging over the edge of the waterfall.
Okay.
That's why the boat is going back and forth.
Oh, I see what's happening with this bomb.
What?
It's not going to stay down there. Next turn, it's going to come back this direction.
We can talk
You
about
need
it
to climb on
Chester's
top
turn.
of it.
Yeah. You need to ride this bomb like a bucking bronco.
Blah, blah. Blah, blah.
Where are the civilians on this boat?
Probably below in the passenger
Crushed
deck.
by the bomb.
They're either in the passenger deck or they're up on the entertainment deck.
Remember, the entertainment
Okay.
deck is crowded right now. You
Yeah.
said so.
So
there are
is
people
there-
there. There's screaming happening.
Is there any way to start moving them off?
You could, but like...
Yeah, not like that. Not like that.
Jacob is motioning shoves.
You could, but like your main things right now is Loveless is trying to kill you guys and everyone on this boat, and then the bomb. It would take an enormous amount of time and effort. The boat might just stabilize on top of the waterfall, depending on how things go. But if the bomb blows up, you're all dead.
Really?
Yeah, that's actually how it works.
Oh, that kind of suck.
Yeah, it would be pretty bad.
I'm on the part that's hanging over the edge.
Yeah.
Above me, I'm going to start setting up Awaken Entropy, and I'm going to eat away at this piece of the boat.
You could also, you could just do it at the rock in front of you, if you'd like.
I don't want to send it over. I want to make it stop teetering.
No, the wall of stone.
What?
I feel like the others have it handled.
Oh.
They want to stop the rocking of the boat, making it difficult for us to stay in place. Is that what you're trying to say?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to make it so that it's only heavy on the side that has the bracing.
I'm trying to visualize this.
So boat is teetering.
Yeah.
We're on a stone, right?
Yeah.
If it was entropy right here,
On
we'd
the front of the boat?
fall. But they want to entropy right here so that we lean back and do not fall.
Yes, I'm trying to get rid of the
wibble
weight
wobble.
The weight on the
that's
front
over
of the
it.
boat.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So they want to make the boat either stop or lean back.
I will probably just tell you, if you want to focus on other stuff, the boat does not look like it's going to fall over. The boat looks like it's taking on water and will just rest after a few rounds. If that makes what you want to do any easier. Like, it's uncomfortable moving back and forth, but it doesn't look like it's going to fall off. And it's so big, it'd be really hard to tip the scale, literally speaking.
If this is for the sake of Chester, I think I have this handled.
I mean, it's going to end up at 40 feet of radius, which means that I can completely encompass and deal damage 8d6 of force to each square.
This is a rank 6 spell.
All right.
You sealed me out of the fight, Derek.
All right, yeah, you can do that.
Okay, then I'm going to start it, like here-ish.
And basically at the bridge.
Yes.
All right. So 3 actions.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start sustaining.
Yes.
All right, go roll me 8d6 force damage.
25.
25 damage.
Mm-hmm.
The boat, the captain's quarters starts to degrade and fall apart. You can see through it. The crew member is having a panic attack and is running around trying to pull the levers and get the boat to go backwards. And then the floor starts to fall apart and he starts running downstairs. But the boat is still moving back and forth. That's your turn. I will consider that for how many rounds this boat is going to teeter. It is now the Shield Marshal's turn. I'm going to move, reload, and shoot Eleanor. Natty 17 is going to be a 34 to hit.
You hit, but only barely.
And I
don't have
also
nimble
made
dodge to spend.
you my target of Lawbringer because there's no one else in the room. Eleanor, you're going to take 22 points of damage, and that's my turn.
Things could get spicy for Eleanor soon.
Yeah.
Chester Williams.
I think Derek's been rolling pretty bad. How's this working?
All right.
What can I roll to figure out what's going on?
The boat's going back and forth. You can see the skid marks and where it's blown through the door.
Yeah, this is very nice.
That's pretty cool. I actually like that a lot. You see that it's basically carved a path down the boat through the halls here. Why is it not showing you?
It's okay. I see it.
Okay. It's carved this path through the boat and is landed on the entertainment deck, and it looks like it's stuck.
So it will not be moving from there.
No.
Chester.
Sorry, at least not soon.
Go for it.
His whole plan is to disarm the bomb.
If I die and we take this thing down, it's cool.
All right, Chester has a movement speed of 40 feet. He is invisible, but he is not going to sneak this.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
One movement.
1 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, you've now gotten out on the deck, and it's not on this map, but there's people are freaking out and screaming, and some of them are injured. This bomb is just crushed through, and they're like, "Oh my god! I'm gonna die! Oh my god!" You're gonna have to make me a check to get through this crowd of people to the bomb.
What type of check?
What do you? This is more open-ended. What do you think you would like to do?
I'd love to do crafting.
Shut the fuck up.
Do we still have the immovable rod?
You do.
Yeah. I would need something like diplomacy, intimidation.
They can't see me.
Okay.
So I don't know if diplomacy would work out very much. Because if I
Athletics,
shout,
acrobatics to duck and weave through the crowd, whatever you want to do.
acrobatics is going to be about my best shot.
Okay.
So that's what I'll try.
Okay.
I placed my die down. There we go. That was a 10 plus 21 for 31.
Yeah, it's a success.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I get to move at my full speed?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I swear, if you send this bomb moving back towards me, I'm going to get real upset. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, so you're almost there. It moved quite a bit. The people are screaming. You see your buddy, the old man crewmate, being like, "It's time for us. It's time for us all to make peace with you gods.
Is he
The
smoking?
Mana Storm's coming to take us all." The Mana Storm hasn't fully arrived with like mechanical effects or anything, but it is just like raining now, and people are like,
Oh, they probably
freaking out.
think the Mana Storm calls this somehow.
yeah.
Oh.
My foundry's kind of freaking out because like you're in combat, but you're also not in combat because the last combat that happened on the map Chester's on was the fucking Medusa fight. Anyway, back to the other scene here. Back to the game. It is now Loveless's turn. Okay, Loveless is going to reload and shoot Eleanor.
Still haven't acted, don't have a nimble dodge.
And she is no longer flat-footed or off guard. Here we go. Keep rolling like ass. That's going to be 34.
You hit, but only by
waves,
one.
Bad waves, bad waves.
You're going to take immediately 17 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
You didn't get your temporary hit points.
No.
Okay.
I sacrificed the temporary hit points to get +2 AC. The next time I go around, I'm going to do temporary hit points.
I'm going to spend my last action activating a command, and she says, "I almost put a bullet through Al's head. I'll put one through yours, and I need you to make a will save."
She remembers. How sweet. That's how you know she's a good villain.
Natural 17 for a 35.
Regular success. You are frightened 1.
All right.
You're also going to take 1d6 +2 persistent mental damage.
What?
Yes. The gun, again, when it goes off, you almost hear this cackling.
Oh.
Almost sounds like a witch. It would be Ibrium's turn, but he's fucking dead. Ha! Eleanor, it's your turn.
All right. We're going to roll to tumble through and land behind her.
Okay.
She's got really good agility, I'm sure, but it's my best bet for the panache.
Yep.
Oof. 31.
31.
Mm-hmm.
Tumble through.
Mm-hmm.
That will not do it.
Didn't think so.
Gonna try again?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't take a penalty. Much better. 41.
That'll do it.
Okay. Now I have panache, except I've used 2 actions, so I can't... I could get the temporary hit points and just not attack.
Is that not part of an attack?
No, it's a full separate action to get the temporary hit points when you have panache.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and attack.
Okay.
I'm not that far down yet.
Oh, okay.
I have used the temporary hit points once. Bad roll. Taking my hero point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the gold. Much better. That is a 36 to hit. And she is flat-footed.
I understand. Regular hit.
That's all I need.
Can't do it. Kill her. Kill her dead.
I don't think I'm gonna kill her.
Kill her dead. Make her wish she were dead.
Eleanor says, "You almost put a bullet through his head, but you did not." 15 plus 2, 17 plus 5, 22 damage.
Oh, hot dog.
It was a terrible roll. I had 2s and 1s, but I damaged her.
All right. Ow. That's your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shield marshals are going to move. What
And
is
am I
your
no longer
speed?
frightened, right?
Yes, because it was only frightened 1. Oh, but you need to make me a flat check, and we need to do your mental John.
Okay.
You take 7 points of mental damage.
You never did give me that. I will take that right now.
Yeah.
What happens at the end of your turn?
Yeah, it happens at the end. Yeah, basically. Flat check. Out of the box.
It hurts because it was a natural 17 out of the box.
Cat's favorite. Persistent
Natural
damage.
20.
Fuck.
What, do I need to give you a total?
No.
Okay.
It's a flat check. So you're good.
Story moment. She cannot shake Eleanor's determination.
The dice are on your side. Hardcore. I am doing my damnedest to make this fight hard.
I want to go over there and help blast that wall for Psyche here, but I can't let Angelique Loveless go.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4,
And I've acted, so I have my nimble dodge back.
5. And then
How
I'm
hurt is that
going-
dude?
Not too hurt.
Okay, then I'm
Definitely
holding
taking
nimble
damage.
dodge.
And then I'm going to strike you with my longsword, I guess. Well, I can't remember if I've reloaded or not. It does not matter. God, natural 2.
Oh,
18.
I saw it.
I could do the... Wait, will Loveless act again before... I can't keep up with the initiative.
Yeah, she'll act again before
She'll act
you.
again, then I'm going to hold it.
Just win. Everyone's.
I'm
gonna act
holding it
again
then.
before you go.
Okay.
I'm not going to attack him for that. It hurts.
Yeah, and then I will reloading strike again. Miss. This sucks. And then that's my turn.
Okay.
So you could have taken attack of opportunity with that reloading
I chose
strike, but
not
you're holding-
to save nimble dodge for Loveless.
Yeah, this other one, so he's no longer frightened. Oh no, Psycheer's turn. What do you want to do, Psycheer? Continue your spell?
No.
I will say you mechanically bought Chester another round before
Okay.
the bomb moves.
Cool.
I'm gonna open bag, get the rod, and activate it, I guess.
The movable rod?
The immovable rod
What are you going to do?
to brace the boat.
The boat weighs a lot more than its capacity.
But only a little bit of it is dangling.
A lot of it is dangling.
Well, I think the more practical issue here is that the rod is like yay big, and the boat is like yay big. So
Yeah.
if the boat were to lean, it'd just break through the wall, which might help you get in, maybe, but it wouldn't stop the boat. It'd probably just rip through the wall.
It's not very big. It's like 5 to 6 feet long at most. And it can only hold 8,000 pounds. Otherwise, it would just move the rod or damage the boat.
Fine, whatever, I'll punch through the glass.
Could you use one of your spells to do so, or is punching more effective?
I don't know.
He said that it
It's
would be weak to Sonic.
I have nothing sonic that...
Haunting him.
That's a creature.
Oh, it can only target a creature. That's odd.
That is odd.
Oh, it's not. Oh,
I will
okay.
say another thing you could... one thing you could do is you can move over here to the front and get in through one of these windows. I think your spell may have damaged the walls here enough to where you could bust through the wall from the bridge and get in that way.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, so that would be one action to move over here, one action to open the window, and then you can move into the room right here.
Sure.
Oh, so
there you
just
are.
go around the wall.
Yeah. I think your spell did enough damage to the front of the wall because like it was 25 damage to every single thing, and this is made of wood, not metal, this part of the boat. So I think you just age the front. You walk through, you open the window, all the windows are scuffed like they have been in a house that hasn't been lived in like 10 years, and all the boards are like peeling, and you just push through the wall and you get into the room.
Do the
Okay.
boards turn to dust as they walk through?
Yeah.
Cool.
I will say, just I think your spell would have worked against it. Looking at the way it's written, it says only creatures in the area can hear. I think you could have used it if you wanted to. That is what I'm trying to say.
All right. This is going to be this last shield marshal's turn. He looks at Psyche here coming in through. He's like, damn it, there's another one. Or no, you're invisible. Or are you?
No, I attacked.
yeah.
You attack, that's right. Damn it, boss, there's another one. He shoots at Eleanor because you're his mark right now. Shit, I can't roll above a 10. Miss, reload, natural 17.
What's the total?
I can't remember if I've reloaded correctly or not, but I think I have 30.
You miss.
Fuck. Wow. Top of round 4, Chester
Might
Williams.
have been worth it to get the buckler dance.
The bomb has not moved and does not move.
If I climb on top of the bomb, can I still disarm it?
It would be an action to scurry on top of it, and I feel like you'd want to use all your actions to
Well, here's what. How tall's the bomb?
5 feet.
That's it. I mean, I have spider climb. It's literally just part of my move action to get on top.
Oh, I see. Okay, yes. You get on top of the bomb and you start working on it.
Yeah, and I will spend one action to command my familiar to aid me.
Okay.
My familiar will prepare its aid. I will spend my last action to roll my thievery check. Fun fact, my familiar's ability is called Partner in Crime. it will automatically success the aid for the skill that I choose. It has to be deception or thievery.
Okay.
And if I'm a master in said skill, it automatically criticals the aid check.
Okay.
So I roll, and I get to add a thievery bonus of 27.
Okay.
32.
Success.
One success.
I thought you already did. You not do one last round?
Move,
No.
remember?
Oh,
You had to
that's
keep
right.
moving.
I had to make my lockpicks too, because my familiar has my other lockpick set. I gave him the magical one, as he just glorps.
How many successes do you need?
5, I believe. I think it's 5.
All right.
Well, shoot, I got a 5 on the die and made that. So
True.
I'm not going to, well, even if I critically failed, it's not like the counter's going to keep, so reactivate again. So
But now you're on it. You won't have to spend as many actions moving.
Chester now has a cigar and shades on, and he's straddling this thing.
Shaking.
Woohoo!
You're
Well,
like
actually-
that fucking guy in what is it, Dr. Strangelove riding the nuclear bomb with the cowboy hat?
Yeah, he will shout while he's on top of it. This is a bomb! Please.
You're invisible.
I know, I'm shouting. I am a bomb. Please remove yourself from the boat. I repeat, I am a bomb made by Angelique Loveless and Ibrium. Please remove yourself from the boat.
But if they jump off into the water, they're going to fall over the falls and die.
But they could jump to a safe place. There's rock.
And Muglin did it, and he was fine.
Yeah, mostly fine. He was undead.
All right. Whose fucking turn is it now?
Chester just went.
Okay, it's Loveless's turn. Loveless is going to...
And now Saikir's in here, and I can see them.
Is the elephant still dancing?
Yeah, it actually is.
I love it.
Yeah, Alpha acts like nothing has happened.
It's like when the band.
Shut up, you stupid elephant!
It's like when the band keeps playing in the Titanic. The elephant keeps dancing.
Someone bumps into the elephant and it just kicks him off the boat.
It's Chester. Elephant kicks the bomb off the boat. It explodes. It destroys Hellside, but the boat is safe. God. Eleanor's making my job tough.
It's my job.
I'm going to step. I'm going to reload. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... I'm not going to do that. I'm going to first attack with my rifle butt.
Nimble dodge.
Okay.
But
But natural one.
God heavens! Oh my goodness!
I'm so ticked. I should be waiting.
Derek, I'm sorry. I feel bad for you, man.
I'm trying so hard
I'm
over here.
So sorry.
I changed this fight to be on your level for 12, and I was really worried I was gonna kill a couple of you.
I'm so sorry, Derek.
But one of you isn't even here, and I can't hit you.
And Saikir's unharmed.
The dice tell the story.
It's because we had a proper
I'm just
plan.
mad I wasted a nimble dodge on that. Does that make you feel better?
Did I reload last time when I shot? No, because I interacted to do my weapons special thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, then I am going to...
She could safely reload because I've already used up my reaction.
Don't help him.
I'm going to use my thing to stride over here, get on top of the bar, basically, and reload.
Oh no, she's cool looking now.
That's one action to do that. And then I am going to...
Stride and reload?
Yep, it's
Wow.
called Lawbringer's Pursuit.
Nice. Oh, that's neat. That's neat.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. This thing's written weird. I'm going to move and reload for one action. So I try to hit you, and then I'm going to attempt to demoralize you.
Oh.
Who's
With an-
you? Me?
Yeah, intimidation, which is going to be... What's your will DC, Eleanor?
Plus 10 to will save.
What is it?
28 if you add 10 to will save.
28?
Uh-huh.
You're gonna lie in a grave just like your hubby. And you are intimidated. You are frightened 1.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn. Eleanor, it's your turn.
Fiancé. She shouts back.
Okay. I'm gonna kill you anyway.
It's just rattle.
I walk dangerously close to Psyche here and I'm scared. But Eleanor's on the other side. Eleanor keeps fucking
Sakir's
hurting
about
me.
to bring the heat.
What do you want to do, Eleanor?
Is my turn now?
Yeah.
Move up and tumble through. I don't know. Her will is probably pretty good, but it might not be as good.
As a gunslinger,
Yeah.
I would assume her reflex is her best.
Then I'm going to go for a deception and try to make a diversion.
Okay. Try to feint.
Could be wrong, but
Well, this means it is 2 actions, but it might be a better guess. I've only made acrobatics when I roll really high. And that's a 25. I rolled
failure.
a 5. Okay, you know what? I'm just going to hit her like normal.
Okay.
Or not. 28.
28.
Yeah.
That's going to be a miss.
Yep, I miss.
I live another round.
I should have just taken my stupid hit points.
This shield marshal is going to move to flank Eleanor. You are now off guard, and then he's going to strike you with his longsword.
Nimble dodge.
Natty 18 might be a good use of it, so 30.
Wait, am I still frightened?
5.
Because my
Yes.
turn's over?
No, actually, yeah, your turn's over, so you're no longer frightened.
Hold me. Let me
35.
take that off because that could affect things. It's like down to 1.
35.
That is exactly my AC.
All right, so you will take, because you're the target of my
Yep.
John,
35 years AC?
Yeah.
Wow.
you're going to take 19
Low?
points of slashing damage as he stabs you with a sword.
Remember, I'm taking a penalty because
Flat-footed.
I never got padded armor.
Yeah. Okay. So he moved. He struck. He's gonna try a hit again. Miss. Okay, Sakir, your turn.
I'm gonna try and do debilitating dichotomy on her.
Loveless.
Yeah.
Take her down.
All right. Will save. 31.
More 31, yes.
Ooh, that means you're at Major Curse now, aren't you?
I'm gonna keep rolling my same die, but it keeps betraying me.
Gotten you some good.
31, you say?
Yeah.
38 regular success, so half damage.
All right. That is a regular failure, which means that I succeed, which means I critically succeed.
Roll me some damage.
I love that.
58.
Oh, I hate this spell. Oh,
That is so much damage.
yeah.
Holy crap.
But you're not moderate curse. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what does
Oh, but it's
debilitating
halved, so-
dichotomy do? Like, what's the type of damage it is?
Mental.
So, like, she's trying to play mind games, and Sakir just comes in and be like, 2 can play that.
She got meal kicked in the mind.
And then I'm going to
Oh, you still have an action.
quicken 4th rank harm. 2nd.
That'd be a third action, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that fortitude for that?
Yes, hang on.
Said Sakir was bringing the heat.
Natural 1.
Woo!
That is like my third natural 1 of tonight.
It was meant
Okay.
to be.
Killer.
My baby girl.
Killer dead, Sakir.
48, so that's what?
14.
Yeah, 48.
Oh, okay, 48. Okay, so double that will be 28. Jeez, chipping away at me. This is not good for me. All right, that's all your actions. These shield marshals are dead set on killing Eleanor because that's who was in the room going after Loveless. So this guy's going to shoot his Giselle at Eleanor. I don't think you're flat-footed to this because you're.
No.
He's not.
He's
the one.
not the one that's flanking me.
No.
Yeah, he's going to reload and shoot. Does a 28?
No.
Nothing below 30. And then reload. So that's
Do you want
his
to make it
turn.
easy on yourself? I'm 33 right now.
That's his turn. Chester Williams, let me switch fucking maps. You guys are so silly.
Did the bomb move this round?
It did not.
Okay.
Sakir bought you around.
Now, disable device is normally a 2-action thing. You've been a smidge merciful in saying that I
It
could.
probably should be 2 actions.
So we're going to keep it normal now.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I've only done 1 check on it. Chester's going to 1 action, command his familiar to aid. It's going to go and it's going to aid Chester.
Okay.
And this will be, once again, a plus 27 to thievery. I missed my bucket. 36. Another
36.
success.
Another success. 2 out of 5.
Yep.
That's
and
your turn.
He yells once again, I am a bomb. Please get off the ship.
It's a bomb! It's a talking bomb! We're all dead! Oh, we're all
Hop
dead!
onto the rocks. Get away from me.
Elephant
I'm scary.
keeps going. Shut up! Shut up! Stop being stupid, elephant! It's your fault! It's the elephant's fault!
Kill the elephant. It's weird. Sacrifice the elephant to me. Fear me, I have a bomb. I shouldn't let power go to my head. I might die.
Are you still invisible this whole time?
Yes,
That's
Chester's
great.
invisible.
All right. That's that.
So stupid.
It's Loveless's turn.
We have like two vastly different things happening at the same time.
Loveless is going to attempt another demoralize check.
Yeah, it's probably smart to do that first, huh?
I keep getting caught up on other stuff. Another success. 20 or 31 against your
You
will
succeed.
DC. So she says, don't matter if he's your hubby or fiance, you're going in a shallow grave tonight if I have anything to say about it. You are demoralized, frightened 1.
I got it. I didn't even delete it. I just uncheck it when I'm off.
My thing is reloaded, so I'm going to
Oh,
do
you need to be meaner, Derek.
Yeah, I'm about to say. Also, that insult doesn't make any sense. If she dies, she's going to be on a boat, not in the grave.
Yeah. Make the
It's
insult
okay.
hurt.
We made the check. It's just Eleanor that did.
Yeah. I'm sending you to the next life, Eleanor.
That's
That's
I'm
better.
gonna do
Unwed, you bitchless loser.
bitchless loser.
No Alonzo.
Loverless bitch.
2 actions, tormenting shot. Natural 20.
Oh.
I was due.
It was
I was
bound
so
to happen.
fucking due.
Oh, this is bad.
This was
All right.
bound to happen.
You were going to take.
Oh no, she has an arquebus.
Oh, this is bad.
She's doing to you what I've done to everybody else.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is
I know.
actually very
I know.
bad.
This is bad.
Eleanor, you're going to take 78 points of damage.
And I'm going to postpone that.
Reaction?
Yes.
What is this called again?
This is called delay consequence.
Yay!
All right. Well, you have 78 points of damage hanging over your head. You are also going to take 2d6 plus 2 persistent bleed.
Oh,
because you are frightened.
that's bad.
That's real bad.
That is my turn.
Okay.
Eleanor.
How much HP you got?
97 before this hits. Okay. So,
So on Loveless's turn, next round it'll apply.
yeah. I'm gonna attempt to tumble through. It's my
Okay.
best check. I'm not gonna make that.
You've been given one last chance.
I'm going again for the tumble through.
Okay.
I need the panache to do the hit points. Everything is awful. That's a 28. It's not gonna happen.
Okay. You want to just do a normal attack?
Yeah, just a normal attack. Trying to get those stupid bravado hit points.
Yeah, I bet.
That's probably not going to hit either. I was due for some bad ones. Does a 31 hit?
No.
Didn't think
It
so.
would have if she was off guard.
I need that. That off guard really does set me up.
Yep. All right. It's the shield marshal's turn.
She doesn't take the bleed just yet.
Yeah, they did delay the consequence.
One of them is going to get a line on Psyche here and shoot at Psyche here. One action smooth, the other reload and then shoot. Natural 4.
30.
Yep. Now it's Psyche's turn.
Go Psyche. Destroy her.
Go Psyche.
6th rank, 1 action heal.
6th rank.
Yes.
Do you have? Oh, that's right. You have 2 6th level
Yes.
spells now.
And I'm at Major Curse. Let me...
Oh.
Life energy tears through you to empower your magic. Some spells
D12s.
carry positive energy with them. Oh, well, that's nice.
It's D12s, right? From the moderate.
Yes, each time you cast a spell slot, 5th level or higher, that takes 2 or more actions to cast. Oh, well, shit. Oh well.
Oh, you don't want to give up doing some damage
I
this round.
lose double the number of hit points.
No, don't do that to yourself.
It's okay.
So what's happening?
Okay, so this is going to be 60-12.
Yeah. Plus.
Oh, plus is only for 2 action.
Oh, this is the 1 action version. Understood.
And I don't have my staff out right now.
Okay.
So I take 76 damage.
Whew.
76
crap.
damage. Shit. But Eleanor, you get 76 hit points.
No, you get 38.
No, I get 38.
38. Oh, shit.
It still really helps, though.
Oof. That's rough.
I gotta start rolling.
And that was one action. The next 2 actions are going to be, third rank slow on Loveless.
Ooh.
You haven't pulled out slow yet, have you?
No.
Did you
This is a
swap out
first.
some spells?
I've just had this.
Really? How's this not come up
Just
before?
haven't used it? That's cool.
Actually, I might just do, Shadow Blast. I'm thinking about it.
Which one is Shadow Blast?
The one that you pick all the different types of damage.
Yeah.
Immolate her.
If I'm going specifically for her, then I would probably do a Fortitude one instead.
I just
You
mean
could also
destroy her.
get the other people here. You guys nuked Ibrium.
Yeah.
I was worried about him because he had a lot of really cool stuff, but you destroyed him.
Wizard's
I
bad,
mean,
man.
you did hold back our caster, which hurt.
15-foot burst.
He got shot.
Okay. And you would be out of the way if I did that? Yes.
Shadow Blast?
Shadow Blast, 15-foot burst, and this is going to be,
Maybe you'll take down a mook. Maybe you'll take down both.
Mook.
I'll do, I don't know, something fun.
What kind of damage you want to do? And I get to choose reflex or will, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right.
Let me guess. They're going to
use
choose reflex.
the machine to roll because it'll be easy. Shield Marshal number 1 meets, so regular success. Shield Marshal number 2
Failure.
failure. Angelique Loveless.
Fail, 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 fail.
I don't see it.
We don't see it.
It moved.
Success by 0 meets. 31. All right.
Still damage.
So roll your damage.
All right. 40.
And what kind of damage do you want it to be? It doesn't really matter for me, bookkeeping wise.
Force.
All right. You rip through here,
Wow.
blowing out the chairs and like the drinks set on the bar here. She's going to take 20. This one's also going to take 20. And then the hurt one actually is going to take full 40.
Does it die? Does he die?
No, but he's very hurt now. That's your turn, Psych, here. It's now its turn. He steps over and he...
Its turn. How mean.
Now this guy is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. He can just move together here with his second one, flanking Eleanor again. One action, swing at Eleanor with his short sword.
And I don't have my nimble dodge.
Nope. And I rolled a natty 17. I was so due. 34.
Yeah, you hit.
All right, you are going to take...
Am I still frightened?
No.
Then, yeah, you hit anyway. Curse that.
Flanking.
Yeah, I'm flanked, so he hits anyway.
It is the flanking one, right?
Yeah, 16
Yeah, he
points
hits
of,
anyway.
16 points of damage.
Okay.
That's the end of this round. Top of round 6, Chester Williams.
Did the bomb move?
The bomb did not move.
Well.
Someone has made the boat easier to deal with. It's still rocking back and forth, but you notice it's not like throwing people back and forth anymore. Chester, you do also see back here that the bomb in the area, like the boat has a hole ruptured as it sits on the cliff, and the bottom part of it is starting to fill up with water.
Oh.
It's not sinking because it's on the edge, on the rock, but it's starting to just weigh down.
So I thought about something. Chester's thievery is like plus 25, which is really nice. His familiar's thievery, because of his abilities that I have chose for him, is plus 20. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Chester command his familiar, hey, you get in here, stop helping me, just do it yourself. And the little guy's going to slide up with the lockpicking set is to pick locks, not disable bombs.
Yeah.
So he's going to roll with a 20 and see if he can get a success. An 18 on the die for a 38.
One more success.
As Chester then leans over Blobby and, he moves back a little bit, and Chester will roll with a 25. 2 actions.
Okay.
15 on the die for 30.
Exactly.
No, wait. Hold, I take that back. I have a plus 25. That's a 15 on the die for a 40.
That's a critical success.
I do it.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
disable the bomb. all the little like detonator pins retract, and it falls down inert.
Chester goes, yeah! Woo!
Aw.
You've disabled the bomb.
Can we hear that? No, we can't. There's people screaming.
Absolutely not.
I
He's
hope
on the
to
other
get
side
there
of the boat.
before someone starts dying.
It is now Loveless's turn.
All right, take your damage.
Yep, I take my damage.
I'm not
How
done
much
with
did I
the
say it
bomb
was?
78 plus 2 something persistent.
We'll deal with the persistent on your turn.
yet. Is
It was
the
13.
end of Loveless's turn or right now? Does it matter? It probably don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, Loveless dealt you
But you sure helped me.
78 points of damage,
I
and then
took
you
it.
had 13 bleed. Yes, you're right.
I died. I need to take the 13 bleed now, though.
No, on
Not-
your next turn.
On your turn.
Okay.
Yep.
She would have taken it last round.
Yeah, so go ahead and take it. Just apply it.
No. If it's delayed, persistent does not happen until your turn. So not until your turn.
Well, it's not my turn right now, so.
Well, I'm going to demoralize you again. Intimidation. I make it with a 38.
You make it.
What is your DC?
28.
So I critically succeed.
This is what's killing me is I don't have goodwill.
Yep. You are frightened 2.
Okay?
You don't got long left, Eleanor. Blood's running all over the place, and I'll spill more of it if you don't go now. And she is going to... What do I want to do? Tormenting Shot. Have you taken a reaction this turn?
Have I acted?
I don't know.
Did you take a reaction between...
I genuinely don't remember.
I don't believe
think you
so. It would have
have.
been to attack one of the guards, and you haven't done that.
I haven't done that. So then I have my nimble dodge. I'm
Um,
gonna need it.
no, she can't do
I can't.
Tormenting Shot.
Wait, okay.
Or can she? Yes, she can, because she'll interact to reload as she demoralizes you.
Which means you get an attack of opportunity against her when she does that.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's how this works, because this
If you
thing is
want
written
to.
really weird. Yeah, you can take an attack of opportunity.
Do I want the attack of opportunity or do I want to just not get criticaled again?
That's up to you.
I'm going to take the nimble dodge. I
Okay.
want a better chance to not get criticaled again.
All right. Tormenting Shot. 5 on the die. 31.
You miss.
Hot dog.
Because of nimble dodge. Thank you, nimble dodge.
Because you're flat-footed too, right?
Oh, then you hit.
Really?
Well, 33 is my AC with nimble dodge. But if I'm flat-footed, then it's back to 31.
Are you flat-footed if I'm shooting you point blank?
That's not melee.
Yeah, that doesn't count. She's not flat-footed then. Range doesn't get flanking.
Either way, if you hit, it's not a critical.
No, range don't
To
get flanking.
melee attacks. Yeah, you're
Yeah.
not off guard. to
Okay,
that.
so then you
A miss.
You miss.
Cool. But you're still frightened too.
Yes, I don't. It ticked down until my turn.
It is now your turn. You'll take that 13 points of bleed, which you already did.
At the end of her turn.
Yeah.
So
All
not
right.
yet.
So, does my frighten tick down yet?
At
Or
the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn. Okay. This hurts to do, but I'm gonna tumble through this dude right here.
Okay.
15 plus 22 is 37.
37. Mm-hmm. That'll do it.
I'm gonna use my next action to get my temporary 15 hit points.
Good call.
That's real smart. Because you just get panache. Not panache to a person, but just panache.
Yeah, just panache. And
You can just move back and attack.
well, I can't. That's 2 actions.
Well,
You tumbled through.
Yeah, tumble through is 1.
then you could move
then
again.
get that. I can move, but I can't attack again. But I'm gonna move right to. I can't be flanked right here.
Yep. All right. And then you have 1 action left to attack.
No, I don't. I used tumble through
Oh,
the
hit
action to
points.
get the hit points, and then I moved.
All right, so
but I
this-
have panache for my next attack against Loveless.
Okay, so now you take the 13, which will take your temporary down to 2.
Yep.
Very good call. Make me a recovery check.
I'm gonna roll the owl die. 15 on the die.
Yes!
All right, you are no longer bleeding.
Oh, thank you, owl die. Mwah.
This fight is going so well for you guys. I am shocked because I am not playing easy.
No, you're not. Okay, but I took 78 damage in 1 turn.
Yep, this guy's going to move up and stab at Eleanor.
But I'm not flanked.
Actually, he'll shoot first and then move because he has it reloaded.
Rude.
That's going to be a 33.
You hit.
Okay, you'll take...
Wait, my turn's over.
Yeah,
So I'm frightened 1.
yeah.
Hold on. It's that close.
You're 34.
33.
No, 33 hits.
Oh.
Okay, 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And then he
That's
steps.
I have 3 of my 15 left.
He's going to step
So that's 13 damage.
and swing with his sword, and he misses with the sword. That's his turn. Psyche.
Painful vibrations on Loveless.
Yes.
Okay, what save is that for me?
Says it right there, Fortitude, DC 31.
Oh, sweet.
Kill her. Kill her. Kill her.
Success by 0 again.
Oh,
Dang.
21, so I'll take half of 21 damage.
10, yeah.
All right. Oh, Loveless is very hurt now.
And then one action hit you with my hands.
Oh, okay. Make a
33.
strike. That will hit.
yes. Yes. Yes.
19.
19 damage.
Yes. Yes.
Please tell me you kill her.
Nope, she's still up.
Oh.
I can't take much more of that, though. Oh, boy. Yeah, you whip her, and she starts bleeding profusely. This shield marshal's turn. He's going to...
Has anyone ever told you, Angelique, you look lovely in red?
I hope you rust in whatever hell Bry has waiting for you.
I'm stainless steel, you bland-ass blonde bitch.
This guy's going to attack you,
Yeah, but she's
Psyche.
blonde here.
Oh, yeah.
She
That
is a-
looks like a bottle blonde to me.
She is changeling. Maybe her hair changes color.
Oh, she's a
She's
changeling.
a changeling?
Yeah. Natural 19.
Oh, that actually could.
Does a
Oh, no.
36 hit you, Psyche?
Yes, but it does not critical me.
Oh, but Psyche's taken 72 damage from their own spell. Bad.
But they've only taken 72 damage. Psyche has just as much HP as you and me. Actually, as you. I have less now.
All right, 14 points of damage, Psyche.
All right.
Second attack, 25 misses.
Misses, yes.
Did we ever find out that she was a changeling in the game?
No.
You could just, if you rolled on it, she has the look. She's a ancestry is like elf changeling.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is that why her look changes?
That's why she has different color eyes.
This is the first fight in, like, I think maybe a book and a half that I haven't got a successful knowledge check off on somebody.
Yeah, well, that's for good reason. Chester, you're on the bomb.
The bomb slide back.
It's now top of a new round. The boat
Slide
wiggles
back.
again.
Yes, yes. Does it?
You're not gonna like this.
Uh-oh. What do you...
It tilts again towards the bow a little bit, but it was more like leaned up, and now it's like evening out.
Uh-huh. What do you mean I'm not going to like this?
It's the floor starts to creak,
Oh.
and it falls through the floor. You take
How far does it fall?
7 more points of damage. Blobby. And it starts sliding towards the cigar lounge.
No. Well, Chester was going to go back and help with this fight, but one way or another, it's probably going to be
You
done by the
said
time he gets
you
there.
are riding on the bomb.
Yeah, I am. Yes. No. Dang it. I thought I was really hoping it was just going to slide back. I was going to wind up just underneath the fight where I could climb up.
That would have been really
Oh.
cool.
That would have been
hilarious.
great. You climb through the vent. You'll be fine.
How fast can I move through the vent? A crawl speed? All right. Get ready to move me to that map when it's my turn.
Oh, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, the good news for you is luckily I'm going to be a bit too busy to actually move a lot this round. Chester's going to, one action, make a thing of sovereign glue.
Uh-huh.
Second action, pour it into the lock so that the key is useless.
All right. Cool.
This bomb, unless somebody with a crafting like Chester's, is functionally as dead as the others.
Unless someone like manually tried to blow it up, but that would
yes.
be very difficult.
Now Chester would like to move. Where am I?
You should be able to see on the map.
I am not on that map yet. I am still on the deck with the elephant that's dancing.
You're not pulled to this scene?
It just went black. Oh my goodness, I'm so far away. Guys, I'll get there eventually.
I mean, you're right in next to them, just 2 stories down.
You
yeah.
disarmed the bomb, though. That's
I know.
huge.
So let me double check this map. Oh, well, I mean, who gets to guard the bomb anymore? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is the end of Chester's turn.
So stupid. All right, next to the order is going to be this is ridiculous. Loveless. What did I do last time? I missed you, right? But you're still frightened 1. I am going to...
And I already used my reaction to nimble dodge.
You did?
Yep. I'm gonna be honest.
Who did you nimble dodge? The regular guard?
The regular guard.
Okay.
I'm that low now, Jacob.
All right, I'm going to shoot you with my gun. First action. Tormenting shot. Is that cocked? You tell me.
I would say yes. It's not flat.
Okay.
I mean, it could roll higher too, so.
Same roll.
Okay.
That's better. 14 on the die
What's
is
the
going
total?
to be 40.
You do not critical me.
All right, but you are going to take 26 points of damage.
Good God. I'm almost down.
You're going to take 2d6 plus 2 persistent bleed again when we get to that on your turn. That was 2 actions. Last action, I'm going to strike you with the butt of my gun as hard as I can. Natural 1.
Oh.
You are so lucky I missed.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see my character sheet right now, but yeah.
All right, Eleanor, it is your turn.
Eleanor is going to use her panache to get the 15 temporary hit points.
Okay, you're going to roll against one of these guys, these goons.
No, I have panache because I finished that last round by tumbling through.
But you only get that when you get panache. It's an action when you get panache.
Oh, I have to have panache. Okay.
Well, no, it's vivacious bravado.
Yeah. When you gain panache.
You gained this panache this turn.
Well, I have panache right now.
So you could attack.
I'm going
get
to
panache.
attack Loveless with my panache.
Okay.
And then use my next action to get panache on the dude.
Sweet.
Ow, die. Don't have a hero point.
Do you have a bottle cap?
Nope. I'm out of all the good stuff.
Oh.
Does anyone want to
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh. We can't share hero points, only bottle caps.
32.
32 hits. Exactly.
Dog.
That's why I said, so I have panache. If I die, you die with me. Hell yes. You can tell it's stressful when the cat starts using language. 6 plus 4 is 10. 5 plus 5 is another 10 for 20. 5 plus 5 is another 10 for 30.
Oh.
Plus 2 is 32. Plus 5 for 37 damage.
Oh, on a normal hit?
A normal hit. I rolled 5, 5, 5, 5, 6, 4, 2.
Nice.
309.
Yeah.
Eleanor,
Yes.
you run Loveless through the gut, and she falls down. But as she falls, she's used a reaction called Parting Shot.
Oh, is it reloaded?
Oh, I fucking
She
hope.
reloads her gun on the way
Please
down
miss.
No.
It's my turn, though. I have another reaction, right?
and shoots you. This is my reaction.
No, but it's my turn.
Yeah, you can use your nimble dodge.
I'm going to use my nimble dodge.
All
Am I
right.
still frightened?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
She falls
34.
down, takes aim,
If
as
she
she's
hits me,
hitting the
I'm
deck,
down.
bleeding profusely. Now
Oh, she's gonna
16.
hit. It's okay. If she hits, I'm down no matter what. But I just said if I die, you go with me.
That's okay. You can get back up.
I rolled a 16 plus 26 is 42.
It's not a critical because I took the nimble dodge.
Effect. Angelique reloads her currently wielded firearm, if necessary, and makes a ranged strike against the enemy, treating a successful attack as a critical hit.
What?
You are going to
This
take
is so cool,
This is
though.
so neat.
If I go down fighting Loveless, I killed her, though.
41 points of damage.
I'm down.
And you are down to dying,
dying
too.
too.
Yep.
With bleed. And then she dies.
No, didn't she?
No, Loveless dies.
She succeeded the bleed earlier.
Yeah, she got it again.
I got a new bleed.
Okay.
Loveless dies.
I should have taken those temporary
Hot
hit points
dog.
first.
Loveless is dead.
But you know what? Loveless is dead. And right now, that's what matters to me. You said 41 hit points?
41. You are dying too. And that's where we're going to take a break.
But I did say, if I die, you die with me.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. We are also on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of this podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon Podcast. If you'd like to support the show, check out our Ko-fi page. You can find us at ko-fi.com/thirdgallon. That's ko-fi/third gallon. Our theme music for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.
Eleanor says, you almost put a bullet through his head, but you did not.
Do it.
Eleanor says,
I held that back so I would not interrupt your statement.
Eleanor stabs.
That's what happened to Ibrium when he died as he farted. That's where all that glass came from.
damn, in his butt?
Yeah.
He had scales on his butt. He was
really
very smart.
gassy, so it also just
He scaled his butt.
He's a very smart wizard.
smart. I'm so smart. It just hit me that you said he scaled his butt. So smart. He's dead though.
Damage, Eleanor.
You guys keep distracting me and I can't think.